The man, the myth, the Spartan. Always the first one in. That's crazy. He's a mad lad. Fent Bob is playing the Isle. Fent Bob is kind of diabolical, I'm not gonna lie. Total War Attila, my friend. We're gonna be playing the Seven Kingdoms Total War mod. House Grey has arrived. Sir Chase of House Grey. Hell yeah, dude. Hello, my friends. Welcome to another live stream, lads. We are going to return to Seven Kingdoms Total War. I'm going to get this pulled up real quick. I'm here to say hi, and Shadow Fighter Pro is better. That's crazy. Do I have any mods in chat? Because we're going to put this user in timeout for 10 seconds. That'll teach you. Little bastard. Mod me. Oh, Spartan, you're not a mod yet? There you go. There you go, my friend. I got you modded up now. Congrats. Alright, now you got put in timeout for a whole minute. You got 60 seconds, sucker. Yeah. Thanatos, listen, if you're watching, bud, it's all cool that you have your preferences about content creators, but don't come into my chat talking about somebody else. Like, that's... Not only is that weird, I'm sure that's not what Shadow Fighter would want. Like, chill out, man. You act like we're the exact same, but we're not even the same person. Like, chill out. Two completely different play styles and content creators, my guy. Like, you're barking up the wrong tree. Now, when your 60 seconds is up, when you come back into the chat, better attitude, or it's the ban hammer, then you can go cry to Shadow Fighter Pro. Or better yet, I'll hop into Shadow Fighter Pro's Discord and let him know how you're acting in other people's chats. So, this will be the first and only warning. It was for lulz. I know it was. Don't worry about it. Trust. And I'm not gonna lie, Shadow Fighter is phenomenal at what he does. He's genuinely really, really funny. I don't remember the first series that I saw from Shadow Fighter Pro. I'm really trying to think. I think it was the House of the Bastards that he did for Realm of Thrones. But I don't remember. There was another one that I really, really enjoyed of his. But I'm drawing a blank, honestly. It's been so long since I've seen another one. Recently, I've been obsessed with Soul Games Inc. God damn, that dude is phenomenal. He's so funny. He's so funny. This Shadow guy. All right, hold on. I'll pull him up real quick. Just because I am a huge fan. But here he is. Yeah, Soul Games Inc. Dude, Soul Games is hilarious. First of all, his clickbaity thumbnails are horrendous. Like, these are a crime against humanity. They have to be. But anyway, so we're going to look up Shadow Fighter Pro. Here he is, yeah. The dude's a mad lad. Yeah, the March of the Yeti Redux, actually. I think he had to redo it twice, which I think was kind of sad. But I think he did a good one. Yeah, Born in Gold, Raised by Blood. That one was a fun one. I thought there was another one. I'm really trying to remember. Let's see. It'll probably be in his playlist if I don't remember off rip. I did watch his Elves and the Sounds of the Drums of War. I saw that one as well. The Blackwoods was a fun one. What's another one? I didn't watch the Aegon one. I did watch the Stark one. Or no, not this one. Not the Dance of Dragons one. I saw his Realm of Thrones Stark one. There was another one. I think he did. Yeah, okay. The Best Money Can Buy was also a really good one. So I enjoyed that. I did watch his Manor Lord series. This one right here, To Watch the World Burn, was a fun one. I think he, in this one, if I remember correctly, he played as Rhaego Targaryen, who was it was like kind of like an AU kind of thing where he was in fact born between Daenerys and Khal Drogo, and so he is the Valyrian, Dothraki born guy that literally just burned the whole world down, which I think is really, really sick. But yeah, he does do phenomenal work, so I'm gonna go sub to his channel. Hell yeah, dude. Nah, but I do love that guy. That guy and Soul Games, Stray King, like phenomenal work. JBD Gaming, Soul Tomato, just some truly powerhouse content creators. But anyway, lads, we are not here to glaze the actions of other men. We are here to make ourselves known in the histories, in the annals of Westeros. Yeah, this is gonna be a good time. Hell yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna start. We're gonna get our commander to be Hardwood Stout, leading the men of House Dustin and Rosby. I think let's go for just like a land battle. Yeah, land battle is fine. We'll go for a plains battle. We will be the defenders. They have to attack north towards us. No map upgrade. I'm not too worried about that. Yeah. And we'll fight against... I don't want to fight against the Lannisters. I feel like that we always fight against the Lannisters. I would rather have another... Ooh, what if it's a northern civil war? What if it's like the Manderleys versus the Dustins? That would be interesting. Yeah, we'll get the Manderleys to fight against the Dustins. That'll be interesting, because then we can change the map setting. So they have to push. So if White Harbor's in the east, they have to head west into the Barrowlands to come and attack us. So for whatever reason, the Manderleys have beef with the Dustins, and now the north finds itself, yeah, in the midst of a civil war. I think we're gonna do this fight without any catapults. I think the catapults, as cool as they are, just kind of get in the way sometimes. So I say we stack ourselves up with some pretty decent cavalry. Yeah, Dustin Lance Cavalry. 4 per army, okay. Yeah, so these Risewell Lance Cav gotta be pretty strong, because they're capped. So we could go like... Well, I don't want to do too many cavalry either, because the Manderleys are known for their pretty intense cavalry as well, huh? Actually, no. They just kind of have basic cav. But that's fine. That's fine. We'll do the 4 Lance Cav, and then we'll jump in with 5 Dustin Cav. Yeah, and then we'll go from there. Stout Swordsmen are going to be cool. Dustin Swordsmen. 3 per army. Yeah, so we'll get ourselves some of these, like, these upgraded elite tier units. No, because I don't want too many of, like, the Risewell or the Stout men. I want, like, some pure Dustin troops here. Like, this is going to be pretty cool. So, Dustin swords. Dustin spears. I don't know about pikes. The halberdiers are cool. We'll get some great axes in here. Yeah. And then some archers. Sick. Alright. Now, for the Manderleys. Or, yeah, the Manderleys, sorry. So the Manderleys are going to come at us with 5 Cav and 4 Lance Cav. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll give them halberdiers. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and then archers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you'll notice every time I set up a battle, a custom battle for Seven Kingdoms Total War, what we have essentially is just units that are essentially even in all regards. Whereas in War for Westeros mod, theirs is very much like intricately placed and built, kind of, so that you actively have to think on how to utilize unit counters and everything like that. This one's more so just supposed to be, I think, in my opinion, designed just to build cool custom battles and make them look cool by having just even armies on both sides. I think that's fine too. I'm really not too worried about it. I think it's going to be a good time. Let's see. I want to read chat real quick as well, so forgive me, because I dropped the ball. There we go. Should check out the mod War Sale 275 BC. I shall. Him as Achilles? Hell yeah, dude. A sea battle between the Greyjoy fleet and the Redwind fleet. I don't know if sea battles are in this, if I'm being honest, so I'll have to check it out. Dustins have actual beef against House Stark. This is true. This is true. It's 4 in the morning for me, and I finished my late shift work for cybersecurity. Hell yeah, dude. Well, I appreciate you stopping in. What game is this? This is Total War Attila. We are playing the Seven Kingdoms Total War mod. My gorgeous lord, how are you on this fine night? I'm doing great, Jack. I appreciate you, my friend. Welcome to the party, my lords. But we are facing an incursion from the east. The Mandalees of White Harbor, for whatever reason, they have beef against us. Us noble lords of House Dustin. So they travel east to let their distaste be known. So, but they will not find the Barrowlands to be void of defenders. No, we will raise every sword, every spear that we can muster to defend our Sorry, it looks like y'all got hit with an ad break. That's crazy. I'm so sorry. That's crazy. I thought the North was all brotherhood and loyalty and stuff. Yeah, I mean, it is, but the thing is with A Song of Ice and Fire, George R.R. Martin wrote it specifically to be very morally ambiguous. The entire world basically exists in gray area. There is no, like, truly morally, you know, perfectly right good guy, nor is there any like truly morally perfectly right bad guy. You know, in the books, Jon Snow absolutely coveted the rule of Winterfell and wanted to be seen as Lord Stark, you know, whereas in the show they kind of got rid of that for, you know, for plot or whatever else. But yeah, the show does a pretty good job of really explaining it, and then they muddle the message once we get to the later seasons, which is kind of unfortunate. Oh no, not another laggy battle. Fuck. Oh my great heavens. That's awful. It's okay. Yeah, I'll just have to restart it, I fear. Yeah, that's sad. It's alright. It's not as bad as it usually is, but definitely gotta do something here, because even the birds are lagging in the distance. Like, Jesus, that's awful. Yeah, the lag strikes again, my friends. Hello? Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, you guys. Arya Stark will always be my favorite character. I feel that. Yeah, so essentially, Lord Roderick, I'm pretty sure his name was Roderick, right? Roderick Dustin rode to the Tower of Joy with Ned to help save Lyanna Stark. And he was slain there. And Ned never really, like, told anybody the truth of what happened. Like, not how he, quote-unquote, defeated Sir Arthur Dayne. the Sword of the Morning, nor how like his sister died, who this bastard child is, nothing. Like, he told nobody anything, and he refused to bring home the body of Lord Dustin, basically left him there. And so the Lady Barbary Dustin obviously is fucking upset because, like, hey, that's my husband. He rode to go and save your sister because you're his lord, and you left him there, you know. So naturally she's kind of pissed off. And on top of that, the Lady Barbary Dustin, was actually supposed to marry Brandon, right? Like Brandon Stark, Ned's older brother. Or no, I think she was supposed to marry... Yeah, she was supposed to marry Brandon, and then he died. And then instead of marrying Ned wed Catelyn Tully instead, which kind of pushed Lady Barbary Dustin to the side. And so, of course, she has a lot of animosity there, which I think is really interesting. So it goes to show, like, even the honorable Ned Stark wasn't all that honorable. You know, he's done some bad things. Yeah, okay. At least we don't have to restart our army composition, you know, so hopefully we can just load in and get a cool looking battle going. There we go. Much better. Much better. All right, so I'm not going to hesitate. We're going to start this battle, but we're going to immediately slow motion it. Actually, we'll just set it to pause. That way, we could take a look at some of our units, guys. This is going to be really, really cool. I want to see some of these guys in action. So, these are our Dustin cavalry. Yeah, not bad. I do love the kind of, like, peaked helmets like this. I think that's really, really cool. This is almost exactly what I imagined when I think of, like, rustic kind of melee cavalry riders. Look at this guy. That helmet is straight out of Mount & Blade, bro. That is such a Mount & Blade helmet. You can't tell me otherwise. I think it looks so fucking sick. Very Battanian, in my opinion. So these are the Ryswell Lance Cav, actually. So these guys look really, really sick. For those of you who don't know, the Ryswells actually come from the land of the Rills, which is even further west than the Barrowlands. The Ryswells and the Dustins have a long history together as well, because Lady Barbary is a Ryswell of the Rills. I think patrilineally, like, that's her dad, so she was born with the Ryswell last name before she wed. Man, look at these guys. These helmets look sick as fuck too. The Stout Swordsman. Now, House Stout is actually a bannerman of House Dustin, but staunch supporters nonetheless. I don't really remember what role they take in the books, if I'm being honest, but these guys look absolutely sick. So those are our Stout Swordsmen. Here is our Dustin Swordsman. Yeah, dude, the sigil for House Dustin just looks so amazing, and then the overall character design for all of these models is just so sick in my opinion. I love it. Show me these Dustin spears. I'm sure it's not going to look too different across most of these units here. Yeah, we've got some Dustin archers here as well. And again, just the overall attention to detail just looks so good. Oh, I gave myself chills, sorry. Look at that sword too. Like, look at that thing. Jesus, that's awesome. Yeah, pretty sick, lads. Pretty sick. All right, so where is... There we go. Hardwood Stout is over here. There's the man, the myth, the legend himself. Yeah. Hardwood Stout. And then I think these are just more Dustin Cav. So nothing too crazy. I love the way they look. Where are my heavy axes, actually, now that I think about it? These guys, yeah. The Dustin Great Axes. Look at those axes, man. Those things are crazy, crazy shapes. And then they've got the giant shields on the backside as well. So you just at all times see the Dustin sigil. I think that's so sick. That's so sick to me. Anyway, time to go and give the proper looks to the Manderleys as well. Two of my favorite northern houses. I wish they would have made them look a little more knightly, in my opinion. I think the Manderleys, yeah, there we go. Like, this right here is almost perfect for their concept. Their rugged northern culture meets the Andal Faith of the Seven and the concept of knighthood. It looks really, really sick. And even this part of the helmet, like this kind of open sallet, looks so similar to both the Veil and to the Dustins, which we just saw. So I think it does a really, really good job of like visually telling the story of like, this is who these people are, this is what they believe, this is where they belong, kind of thing. And I think it's really, really sick. I will say though, the scales, while it really does match the mermaid motif, like this knight design right here looks like it belongs on a Manderley. Like Men of the Rivers, Knights of the Riverlands. This looks like a House Manderley. Or did I say Manderley? I meant Mallister. Sorry, House Mallister. Which I think is also a really, really cool concept. So those are the swordsmen. These are the spears. Again, I don't think we're going to see too much of a design difference across them. I do like how they have these little like fish spears, whatever the hell those things are. Yeah, Manderley spears. Where the halberdiers at? Yeah, these halberds. One thing about me, I love a good like pole axe or pole arm weapon. The halberds are so sick, man. Yeah, super cool. All right, I don't want to hesitate any further. I do apologize. I gotta give the credit where it's due. You know what I'm saying? So we've got plenty of men out and about, ready for slaying. 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna take half my archers. We're actually gonna rush them this way. To take hardwood stout and hide them in the trees over this way. Yeah, 2 of my lance cav go out far this way. 2 of my lance cav send them far out this way. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted. I realized I forgot to unclick the people I clicked first. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ever run into that situation? Probably all the time. No worries. It is what it is, lads. It is what it is. We'll send them this way. Bless you. Bless you. Everybody say bless you to the queen right now. Or 40 lashes. Yeah. And then we've got Dustin Cav. I'd say we also split our Cav up. We're going to send half of them this way. Yeah. My issue is when their cav come at us, it's going to hit hard. Where is their cavalry? Actually, now that I think about it, here we go. I don't think we saw the Dustin cavalry, but again, just not too much of a cosmetic difference between these lads, which isn't too bad. But it looks like they're all mostly focused on the left flank. So I'm going to send my spears. I guess we could split the spears up too. I'm going to send 2 of them off this way into the woods. Send another 3 off this way. Send some archers this way. Like so. Okay, yeah. So I've got my archers all split. Yeah, my axes. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be a real interesting fight, to be sure. My heavy axes are going to split as well. It's going to be a little difficult over on this flank here. Yeah. Actually, it shouldn't be too bad, all things considered. There we go, and now we've got the armies marching out. Yeah, the Dustin men march to war against their neighbors and longtime allies, the Manderleys. Yeah, here they come. The hordes of the Manderleys come at us. The Knights of the White Knife march to war against the Barrowlands. Yeah, what a horrendous time. Quite sad indeed when neighbors go to war against each other, but alas, this is the way, I suppose. Yeah, I think our wide position... Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have had some archers jump back here, now that I think about it. Yeah, great axes. Yeah. I'm gonna get 2 units of archers to drop back this way. Oh shit. Yeah, here they come. Quickly, lads, quickly.
Battle ready. Warriors, move out. We'll kill them all.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Close in on him. Pull back. Oh, pull back. Oh, my archers. No. Oh, yes. Oh. There we go. Yeah. All right, we're going to have to micromanage the fuck out of this, and it's not going to be pretty. Uh-oh. Yeah, they're going to charge right into my... Oh, my archers. Damn. But it's all right. We had some Dustin swordsmen ready to move in. Oh, so my commander is under attack. That's awful, actually. Yeah, so those are my Dustin spears. Let's move the great axes in on 2 flanks. Move these lads in. Let's get these guys moved in as well. And we're actually going to take... Where did these guys go? Yeah, we're going to take these guys, move them far up. All the way up. These are my Lance Cav, my Risewell Cav over here. Yeah, look at that. They're going to turn tail to flee. Kill these guys. Put pressure on them. Kill these guys. Put pressure on them 2 times. Yeah, it's going to be a Cav versus Cav battle. It's going to be kind of ugly. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be pretty. But Hardwood Stout is fighting hard. There we go. Move in another formation. And just continue to put pressure on them. Yeah, it's looking kind of ugly, I'm not going to lie. But we're going to kill their archers on the backsides. Who are these guys? Dustin spears. Yeah, move in on them. Some Dustin axemen. There we go, move in. We got to move these guys in as well. We have no choice. Get in there, boys. Yeah, they're losing this fight. And honestly, good. That's what we need. Oh, you guys are going to have to divert. We have no choice. Yeah. Double time it, lads. Yeah, we're gonna have to micromanage the fuck out of this. And it is not gonna be pretty. Oh, actually, hit these guys on the backside so they stop attacking my damn commander, please. Yeah, pull back. And then charge again. Hit them, lads. Hit the bastards. There we go. Yeah. Nice. Move in. Charge on the backsides. Yeah, my archers are kind of dying here. We're going to put both of them into melee mode. I mean, I'm sure they already know to fight and to fight hard. There we go. Get them. Come on, lads. Fight hard. Oh, no, they're dying. My men, they die. Yeah, it's not good. It's not looking good for my archers. Oh, look at that. I take it back. It's looking great for my archers. All right, now hit these guys on the backside. Yeah, countercharge on their asses. You guys jump in there. And as for you lot, charge in on the backsides. Yeah, this fight right here is getting kind of brutal right in the middle, huh? That's kind of crazy. We're actually going to move all these guys in this way to support. Yeah, some stout swordsmen. Get in there. Swords counter shields, or spears. Spears counter horsemen. Horsemen counter archers, kind of. Yeah, now we're going to use these guys to put the pressure on. Some more Dustin swords. Get in there. Yeah, and all these horsemen are going to crash down on the backsides of this final formation here. Look at that. Yeah, more Dustin men just moving in. The heavy axes are battering away at the Manderly men. God damn. Oh, Jesus. Oh, the shield flip is crazy. It's brutal. There's just bloodshed everywhere. That's crazy. Look at that. And they're broken. They're beaten just in time for more men to come crashing in. Look at the Risewell horsemen. Oh my God. It's a brutal fight. Absolutely brutal. Was that a shield that just went flying? That's crazy. There we go. Even more Dustin men. Yeah, the men of House Stout moving in there. There we go. Give them no quarter. Charge in on their backsides here. Look at that. These men are already beaten and broken. And then here comes a whole regiment of spearmen. Oh, they're broken. They're done for. Yeah, that is brutal. Yeah, utilizing the trees definitely helped us out a lot for this one. There you go. Leave not a one breathing, lads. There we go. Yeah, the Dustin men are beaten and broken. That's crazy. Look at this dude. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Ah, R.I.P. to a legend. That's crazy. Yeah, death to the Manderly bastards. That's crazy. Yeah, seeing all the House Dustin men moving in, that was pretty sick. Not bad, man. Yeah, we'll end the battle there. That was a decisive victory. Yeah, without a doubt. So this one is Dustin 1. Again, I'm saving all of these replays. I'm hoping we can go back and watch them for like a couple of YouTube videos. I feel like that'd be really fun. So we deployed literally the same amount of men, 4230 for each army. We lost 1,200 men, but they lost 3,600. Yeah, they had less than 600 men remaining, and we had 3,000. Not bad. So 132 from the Dustin Archers, 212 from Dustin Archers, 239 Dustin Archers. Yeah, the Archers definitely put in the work here. Next up was definitely the Riseable Lance Cav. Yeah. But the Archers definitely carried us here. Our placement in the woods, I think, gave us that superiority in this battle. I don't think their highest number of kills, their best unit, didn't even break 100. 99. That's crazy. Not bad, though. Not bad at all. Alright, so we're going to continue to fight on as the Dustins against the Manderleys. This time, we're going to go on the offensive. Yeah, we'll make it an ambush battle. As we push from west to east, we will be the defenders this time around, because we are going to push, yeah, from west to east. We're going to attack them. Hardwood Stout will continue to lead the army until he falls, but he does have his Risewell Lance Cav in pursuit. And then his Dustin Cav as well. But this time, the Manderleys will be waiting for us. They are prepared for us. So Wyman Manderley will continue to lead. This time, he's going to have his full contingent of troops. Yeah. It still says like we're mad outnumbering them. Maybe this is an issue. Who knows? Are there naval battles? Let's actually find out. I'm not gonna lie, because I have no idea. Naval battle. It does not look like it. There's no unit roster here, which is unfortunate. So not for this mod at least. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Is Wyman going to give a Dustin pot pie before the battle? God, I hope not. That was a terrifying, absolutely terrifying story to read, honestly. Hell yeah, dude. Alright, so now the Dustin army continues to push from west into east. We plan on laying siege to the great port city of White Harbor, but on our travels, we are set upon by another contingent army led by Wyman Manderley. An ambush is afoot, lads. Let us see if we can survive. Who knows, lads? Fingers crossed. Yeah, look at that. That's crazy. I love the snow, man.
Quickly, move! It's an ambush! Wake up, you fools!
It's an ambush! Oh, great heavens! Whatever shall we do? Oh my, all of my archers are right up here in the front. This is awful. This is actually horrendous. Terrible, one can say. Yeah. Hardwood's gonna have to get the hell out of there. For sure. Send his ass just all the way back here. Run far away, Hardwood Stout. We're gonna have to focus our cav on the left flank to defend us. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like we have some... The cav is heavy on this side, so we're gonna have to get going over here. Meanwhile, I say we actually could sacrifice our axemen and just send them straight in. Because look at this. I clicked one unit of axemen and all of these lads turned green. That green exclamation point right there means that we could easily counter these units, which I think is pretty fucking sick. So I'm gonna do a ballsy move. I'm gonna send all my axemen, my heavy axes, to go and fight these Manderley cavalry. Show them that their quote-unquote mounted superiority means jack shit in the face of true northern strength. Meanwhile, all my archers, they're gonna take a hit to be sure, but we're gonna pull them back as quickly as possible. And let's see if we can get it done. Yeah, everybody run! Everybody flee! Yeah, these cav are gonna be right on us, dude. That is awful. Abandon your posts! Flee! Flee for your lives! Yeah, look at that. Oh my god, it's danger close. They turned around. Nope. Oh, the charge is gonna hit us on the backside. We're gonna lose one whole unit of archers. It's gonna be 2 whole units. No, get it out of there. You Dustin archers. No, get out. Flee, you bastards. Alright, now we can send in our troops. Send them in. Yeah, move out. We have one unit of Dustin Cav that was not locked in the battle yet. We're gonna lose all of our cavalry, to be sure. I don't doubt it. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, damn. Oh, jump in there. Go on. Great axes. Oh, Jesus. Oh, the charge was brutal. But the great axes might have it. Yeah, some of our cavalry is definitely going to flee here. Yeah, jump on in there, lads. Yeah, move in on them, lads. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, they're stuck in the middle of 3 units and all this archer fire. That's brutal. Yeah, but we're also taking heavy archer fire, so we're going to have to go for a flanking maneuver with this last unit of cavalry that we have. Yeah, hit these these Manderly archers. Get in there, boys. Yeah, send these lads up a little bit. We've got whole units of archers not doing jack shit. We're gonna move them in as well.
Forward! That's already! Warriors ready! Battle ready! Missile warriors!
Get over there. There you go. Put the pressure on them, lads. On the backside. Oh, never mind. The enemy general is dead. That scared me for a second. I was like, no, hardwood stouts. Oh, look at that. Whole units of them are breaking. Yes, the archer fire is brutal. Move in on them, boys. Yeah. Nice. Crash in on them, boys. Alright, that was kind of a weak, weak charge, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, not bad, though. Look at the Dustin men. Yeah, the scourge of the Barrows. They come. Winter is coming for House Mandalay. This one unit of swordsmen just surrounded on all sides. Alright, they're spearmen, I didn't even realize. Yeah, it's spears versus spears, but we're pelting the enemy on the backside with arrows. Yeah, these Manderley tridents are strong. Look at that, but not strong enough against the united Barrowlands. Oh, the Dustin spears are breaking. That's tough. All right, get these lads. Are all these archers? They are archers, yeah. They're opening fire. We're going to take half these men. Get them to chase. Just mopping them up. They thought they could come against us, lads. Oh my god, and it's beautiful. Another victory in the name of House Dustin as the mermen of the Tridents. What? The mermen of the of the White Knife of White Harbor flee once more into the east. Jesus, dude. That's crazy. But now Wyman Mandalay is dead. It was a close victory, to be sure. There we go. Dustin 1, Dustin 2. Excellent. We end the battle here. Yeah. We still took some pretty significant losses there. Luckily, Hardwood Stout managed to survive, but Wyman Mandalay was utterly defeated. Yeah, once again, the Dustin Archers just bringing it out on top. 235 kills here. Not too bad. Yeah, but we definitely took some losses. Like, our Lance Cavalry is completely depleted. So I think in the next battle, we're not going to utilize any more of them. I think it just makes more sense to have it happen that way. But the further we get into White Harbor lands, yeah, I feel like the tougher their men are going to get. So this could be potentially difficult. Yeah. This could be pretty difficult, honestly. And honestly, I hope so. I think it'll be interesting to see the back and forth. So that being said, I say we go for a we'll go for a city assault battle. We'll make it a small one. We'll say that we attacked one of the, one of like the small scale cities. Yeah, no escalation. Make it a small settlement. Nothing super, super crazy. Them somewhere like up here in the north or something. I just want like a basic little, there we go. This one's fine. Cordoba. Yeah. Yeah, it is winter time still because we are in the north. Yeah. We will continue to fight as Hardwood Stout because he is still alive, but our Risewell Lancers were all completely destroyed. That being said, we're going to utilize what resources we have. We're going to get ourselves some catapults here. Nothing too crazy. I think just 3 is going to be enough. We might need to get ourselves some of these. I don't know if we can even get any. It's telling us no, that we can't get any, which is kind of funny. But that's fine. I don't care. We do still have our Dustin Cav. Yeah. What do you think? Do we just charge into the siege battle with an army of great axemen? Like, that'd be pretty sick. There we go. We'll get 10 great axes in there. And then 10 swordsmen. It's going to be an interesting fight, to be sure. And then a shit ton of archers. Meanwhile, they don't really have another commander, so we're gonna pretend that this isn't Wyman Manderley, but it's just another Manderley commander. Now we'll say he definitely still has his defenders. We're gonna give him 4 units of catapults, and then a bunch of cav as well. Yeah, not bad. All right, so the siege battle of a minor castle or fortress within the lands of White Harbor is now underway. We push ever onward into the lands of White Harbor, into the lands of the Manderleys, to make them pay for how they have wronged us. I still don't even know what it is they did canonically, I suppose. So let's start this battle. Nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna... I love how it just randomly gives me siege equipment, and now I have like 10 battering rams for no fucking reason, which I absolutely love. Anyway, we're gonna start this battle and say, frick it, lads. I love how we put it for winter as well, and it's definitely hot as shit over here. This seems so out of place. Yeah, we're gonna deal some damage to our enemies here. Put our archers right out there in the front. And we're going to set everything on fire. We're just going to terrify and terrorize these Manderley men. Yeah, and I love how it's all my swordsmen attached to these siege towers and shit, which I think is fine. Again, I genuinely think it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. But we can send one... yeah, one battering ram just straight for the wall, a siege tower towards the wall, and the other one off in this direction. We'll keep our Dustin cavalry towards the back.
I have waited for this day to come. The omens tell us this battle will be remembered for 100 years. Children of our deeds around the
Rain hell upon them, my brothers, for the glory of House Dustin. Yeah. Crush the bastards all. Kill the lot of them. Oh. Damn. Yeah, they are plastering us. Yeah, we're gonna move our men. We have no choice, we have to. Yeah, so we're raining fire arrows upon them. They're raining, oh, damn. Fire catapults on us. It's just a brutal back and forth, just trading shots. Oh my god. Yeah, make it super cinematic here. Oh my god, just, I love the way this looks. Oh, solid hit right on the siege tower. Yeah, they're trying hard to bring us down, but it is not working out in their favor. It is just a brutal, oh my god, shot for shot. Oh, damn. Oh my god. Alright, that's a siege tower destroyed. That's the gates destroyed. Alright. Oh shit, the enemy's gate's been destroyed, so we're gonna have to drop this shit right here and rush these swordsmen in to go and kill these archers. So let's rush some men in right fast, real quick. We need, let's see. We've got some Dustin swords on standby, so let's get these lads going in. We'll get 3 units of Dustin swords right off the bat and just rush them straight for the gate. But we'll continue to push with our towers as well. We're already right on them. Yeah. I don't want to get too close, though, in case they start popping off shots again with the catapults. Yeah, because we're already bunched up. It's going to be kind of tough. Oh, damn, that was a solid hit. 2 more solid hits, and then we're just going to walk straight through the flames. Dude, this left flank here is completely brutalized. Please get there. Yes, come on. Move it, you bastards. Move in fast. Yeah, meanwhile, we are just terrifying these men within the castle walls. The fortress is just being brutalized. There we go. Yeah, we've got some men getting in there. We've got some more swords getting in. I'm going to take like half of these men over here. Bada bing. Get them all to charge in at this tower. Oh, and of course my catapults just decide to destroy the walls, because that makes a lot of sense. Alright, I'm going to take half of these men as well and get them to move in at the gate. Yeah, move in, boys. It's time. I love how they stopped moving after I told them to move in, because that makes a lot of sense. Get in there, boys. Come on. Move in, you bastards. Oh, my entire siege tower is on fire, because that's phenomenal. Alright, these lads are going to have to get in there. Go on, boys. Yeah, focus y'all's fire real fast. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, my siege tower is destroyed, and my unit over here on the left flank is completely gone. Yeah, we're gonna have to move the men in. Move them fast, boys. But we are stuck in this choke point, and they know it. On both of these choke points. Yeah, we're just getting brutalized right now, dude. This is tough. There we go. Yeah, we're on them on all sides, lads. But they've got men moving in. They've got so many men moving in. We've got fire arrows and fire catapults popping off on all sides. Just as much as we can. They are so choked up, but they're also opening fire on their own men trying to hit us. And I've still got plenty of reserves over here. Where the fuck did they go? I kind of like whipped it a little too hard. Oh, those are my horsemen. That's right, because my dumbass decided to get horsemen in a siege battle, because that makes a lot of sense. What I can do, I will say, is temporarily commit these guys to just destroy this wall right here, because then we can move in some men over on this flank without brutalizing our own numbers. That would be great. Yeah, see? Because even if we miss, yeah, we're just going to break these men. Oh, the whole settlement is on fire as well, so this is just great. There we go. We're pushing in on them now, lads. Jesus, what a mess. Oh, my God. It's brutal. Oh, my God. It's so brutal. Jesus. I said we did commit a lot of our troops. It's true. Oh, Jesus. By the 7. By the old gods and the new. Hardwood Stout is a brilliant military commander, but is he the man we needed to lead us in this siege? I don't know. I don't know if that was the right move. Because we did commit a lot of our troops and we just got bunched up into these choke points. Yeah, and we're just going to charge even more of our men. Yeah, we're going to do some cycled charges, but I don't think that's the right move either. Oh my God. Yeah, their catapults just have the number of us. Like, these horsemen were completely depleted within a matter of seconds.
They will bleed for us.
Come on, fight's on, you bastards. We might lose this assault, lads. We are losing. Oh no, my men are breaking. Yeah, my men are breaking on all sides. No. Oh my God, the friendly fire is not fucking helping either. Jesus. No, no, we've broken our own men. No, turn back, you fools. Turn back and fight. Oh, great heavens.
Warriors ready. Warriors ready.
Yeah, it's not looking good. They definitely had the defense of us. And Hardwood Stout foolishly charged in too many of his men all at once.
We'll kill them all.
Yeah.
Warriors, withdraw!
Yeah, it's definitely not looking good. I think we lose this fight, lads. I say we take what men we have, and we concede our defeat. Yeah, it was a valiant defeat. The enemy has won, but it cost them dearly. Their dead litter the fields. Darn. What a shame. It's alright. It is time to adjust our tactics. Hardwood Stout, he definitely is going to learn from his mistakes here. Yeah, we had more men, but we definitely lost more men as well. So, that was pretty tough. It was their catapults just putting in the work, man. Yeah, the regular shot for the catapults will just bounce and just strafe across like whole units of men. So collectively, well over 1,000 kills, almost 2,000 kills, I think, from their catapults alone, which I think is pretty sick. Like, they really did let their defenses and the choke points put in the work for them. As for us, our Dustin catapults did a little bit. Yeah, the great axes put in the work for sure. The swordsmen did fuck all. And then the archers put in a little bit of work, to be sure. Yeah, we would have lost every single one of our men, but we saved 1,400 lives. Unfortunately, it was precipitated by the foolish loss of 2,600. But, you know, I will concede my defeat here. We're actually going to turn ourselves back. But as we are turning back, we're going to be pursued by another army. Probably by the Northmen. Who's on that side of the north? Like the eastern side of the north. I think it's like the Hornwoods, right? Yo, the Masons. Yeah, so Masons. Oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted. So the Masons are now going to turn out some men. They're going to come after us as well. So they're going to ride out against us. Yeah, and they're going to face down a beaten and broken Hardwood Stout and his wary soldiers. We'll say we have like, I mean, we still technically have all three of our catapults left, so I'm going to keep all three of these guys. I will also keep my cavalry because they weren't all defeated. Yeah, my Dustin swords were definitely defeated, so we're going to only give ourselves half of those men and half the spearmen as well. And then the great axes. We're always just going to give ourselves hella great axes. Our archers were also all still alive for the most part. Some of them were absolutely defeated and depleted. Attacker direction is actually going to be east now. And we're going to give ourselves an encampment. We stopped to camp along the way. And an army led by House Mason is going to come at us from the east to make us pay for the siege against Mason Keep. or whatever other small fortress is on the way. There's a good number of them, as we know from Crusader Kings, but this should be pretty interesting. Yeah, and Bear Island joins the fight alongside the Manderleys. Assault Day 2, that's an interesting idea. So we fall back then from the siege assault to our encampment where the rest of our troops lie, and then the Masons decide to go on a daring strike against the siege camp hidden off in the hills. Interesting. They think us defeated, lads, but I think not. Alright, so the enemy, yeah, is off in the east. They're gonna attack from the woods. It's the perfect strike. Alright, so the way that this mod works, if I use any of the deployables, or if I move any of my men before we press start battle, the replays will not work. The game will just crash outright.
Ready to serve, my lord.
Who was that? Oh, Sir Achilles. Oh, the man, the myth, the legend. Welcome back, my friend. Just wanted to say I'm still salty about the House Black character, but I still love our Lord Commander. Man keeps putting up
Ready to serve,
good freaking content. Oh, my man. Hey, there's no hard feelings. I want you to know that. It is just kind of tough to get to everybody's character requests. But man, 5 gifted subs. I'd love to see it. The man, the myth, the legend. I love this guy. Trust, Achilles is a legend among men, to be sure. A myth walking among us, my brethren. So, whatever bad blood there may have been, let it be washed away in the name of true friendship. But we must channel our inner Achilles today, lads, and pray for a miracle that we survive this. Again, I cannot move any of my troops, otherwise the replay will crash. So we're going to start this battle and immediately pause it and hope that we have enough time to give ourselves some kind of respite from the onslaught that is undoubtedly coming. The crazy part is, whoops, I could probably just put all of my archers facing in one direction and call it a day. Unfortunately, they might actually wrap around and hit us on all sides here. So I'm going to put my archers off this way like so. Yeah. We've got a lot of great axes. We don't have a lot of spears. And that's where my concern lies. So we're going to put some spearmen on some of these choke points here.
Ready to serve, my lord.
Brothers in bonds.
Ready
Would
to
the
serve,
flints of
my
the
lord.
fingers side with House Dustin? And the flints of Widow's Watch side with the Manderleys? That is an interesting concept.
Ready to
I do
serve,
think that's
my lord.
exactly what would happen, if I'm being honest. I think that's a really, really sick idea. But I don't think
Ready
either of
to
the
serve,
flints are
my
actually
lord.
in this mod. I could be wrong about that. I'm pretty sure I am wrong. But the man,
Ready to
Achilles
serve,
with
my
another
lord.
5 gifted. Fucking sick as hell, bro. Sick as hell. Alright, so now we're gonna have to reinforce with some swords, to be sure. I forgot I gave myself cavalry again. God damn it. But I knew I needed to, because our cavalry is technically still alive. So it wouldn't make sense for us to have an army composition that is made for defending a siege encampment when we're technically in the midst of a siege battle. That's not what I wanted. See, I did it again, lads. I did it again. Yeah. This is gonna be horrendous. Let's hope this works out in our favor, lads. Everybody move to formations and do so swiftly because the enemy is upon us. They come riding out at us. Yeah, to assault the siege camp. Yeah, the men of House Mason. These guys are pretty sick. Yeah, they do look like just some typical Northmen. They do have those Northmen, like, open sallet helmets. Yeah, so Mason swords. I'm sure they're going to look basically the same. Yeah, Mason spears. Mason lance cav, and Mason archers. Yeah, for those of you who know the deep lore of Westeros, tell the chat a little bit about House Mason and what they're known for, who some notable characters are from the house. Yeah, we're gonna have to prepare ourselves. Our catapults are gonna take ages to get here into formations. As it is, the camp is so massive, it's taking our men ages just to get from one end of it to the other. Yeah. Yeah, moving our archers. We're gonna have to move in some swords as well, I fear. We're actually gonna take 2 units of swordsmen and go here. Now you guys, spear wall, and spear wall. Then we're gonna take another 2 units of swordsmen. We're gonna go right here with them.
Warriors.
Yeah. They're coming out of the trees, lads, out of the trees. They try and pelt our men with archers. 25 missile block. These guys get 50 missile block chance. Go Testudo. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, they're on us, lads. Our brothers are completely undefended. We're gonna have to move in some more men. We have no choice.
We hunger for blood and battle. Ready! Orders! Warriors! Move out! Get ready! Move it! Missile warriors! Warriors, move out! Spartaco! Get running! Run, curse you!
We might have to attack into the trees.
Ready, archers, ready!
Get in there, boys.
Fearless warriors! Get ready!
Get over there, lads.
Battle ready! Melee fighters ready! Orders! Get running! Let's go!
Yeah, go and hit the Mason bastards.
Drapers ready!
Get in there, boys.
Melee fighters ready!
Come on, boys. Yeah, hit the fuckers on their backsides. For the glory of House Dustin. Death to the Mandalay sympathizers. Oh my god. Oh, it's brutal. Hell yeah, dude. Now you bastards, get in there. Alright, I'm actually going to tell all of my catapults to hold their fire. And drop the siege equipment. Yeah, no more. No more opening fire. We're good. We don't need any more of that. Thank you very much. Move out, lads. Nice. Nice. We've got their archers on the back foot. Yeah, this is turning out quite nicely, I think. It's not a perfect fight. This flank up here is definitely getting the brunt of the work, to be sure. So we're gonna move in our last 3 units of melee troops just right down center lane. Go in and defend our brothers. Actually, there's 1 more unit of heavy axes that's got to get in there as well. I'm going to pull these archers like this. Yeah, y'all are going to go out that way. I need you 3 to come out this way and make it snappy, boys. Oh, please, not right out the middle. Please, let's have some common sense. Jesus. Oh, great heavens. That was going to be awful. Run! Yeah, because that's exactly what they sounded like, and you cannot tell me otherwise. Nice. Nice. Yeah, we're just pelting the Mason men on the backside with archer fire. Oh, it's brutal. Pick your shots, my brothers. Look at that. Look at the Mason men flee. Yeah, not bad. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good formation, if I do say so myself, considering we got taken down, or, you know, set upon pretty fast by our enemies. All right, swarm the bastards. Oh, these horsemen are actually losing in the trees against the Mason archers, which kind of makes sense, I fear. Nice, look at that. Oh, brutal. All right, send these Dustin archers off this way. And these guys have perfect line of sight to pelt the enemy on the backsides as well. Oh, it's brutal. Actually, more potential to accidentally hit our own men, if I do say so myself. But of course, these barrow archers are pretty good, man. They're pretty good at what they do. Look at that. Yeah, the Mason men, they turn tail to run. Go on, hit the bastards on the backsides. Charge, lads. Nice. That's going to help break them just a little bit more, break their morale. Nice. And victory has been secured. Yeah, the men of House Mason, they flee in droves. Beautiful. Yeah, not bad. All right. So now we're in a completely weakened state. We may have successfully defended our siege camp. Yeah, decisive victory. Hell yeah, dude. We may have successfully defended our siege encampment, but we're still in a very, very weakened state. We just lost another 580 men on top of the 1,600 we just lost in the siege assault. So not looking too hot for us, lads. And honestly, a lot of our cavalry took a huge hit there. So we're not going to have that many cav fighting with us in this next assault attempt. That being said, I do think we're going to switch it up a little bit. And we're going to say that we've called upon some allies from Bear Island. But Bear Island is under siege by some additional men. We'll give them some escalation. As far as I remember, I think Bear Island is pretty, like, cliffside, you know, coastal cliffs and everything. But that being said, we are going to be the defenders on this end. We will be fighting. Let's reset this. And yeah, completely reset. That's perfect. We'll be fighting on as Mage Mormont of Bear Island. We're gonna have to defend our lands from the onslaught of some Manderley sympathizers. Oh, whoops. Let's see. I want to fill these ranks with somebody. Yeah, they don't have anybody like super special, so let's just get some 3-3, like the billmen and the halberdiers, and then a shit ton of swordsmen, and then a shit ton of axemen, and some spears. Yeah, so we gotta break the siege of Bear Island from the Manderley sympathizers. Let's see, who's gonna fight on behalf of the Manderleys in this fight. I don't think the Kerwins nor the Karstarks. I'm really trying to remember the map of Westeros, if I'm being honest. I'm kind of embarrassed that I have forgotten all of my knowledge and my training. Let's see. Let's do some quick researching real quick then, huh? Map of the North. Song of Ice and Fire. Let's see. So White Harbor, we've got the Hornwood. So we could say that the men of the Hornwood, I mean, but they would have had to cross the long, what is this? The long lake, I'm pretty sure. And then like the Winterfell and the White Knife, they would have had to cross the Wolf's Wood. If anything, we could say, who holds the Wolf's Wood? I forgot. Is it the Karstarks? Yeah. It's not the Karstarks. House Umber, House Karstark. That means it's the Glovers. So the Glovers own the Wolf's Wood. So if the Glovers were to come after the Bear Island and they threw their lot in with the Manderleys, you know, their intent, the Manderleys and the Glovers, is to put pressure on both sides against Winterfell. We could even say that the Boltons are in on it, but they've kind of stayed their hand for now, right? So they're trying to put pressure on Winterfell on multiple fronts. But then, of course, Bear Island raises up against them, and then House Dustin and Risewell raise up against them. So I think that would be pretty interesting. Yeah, the Glovers, the long neck. Yeah, thank you. Then they were beat by the Peaks and sent to the north. House Slate split the lands with the Glover, but the Glover is stronger. Yeah, so exactly what I thought. So I'm thinking we put Small John Umber in charge of a siege assault. Oh, whoops, not Umber. Jesus, Glover. Oh, I guess there is only one Glover. Yeah. So Robert Glover. So he's going to lay siege to Bear Island. Yeah, he doesn't have any great axemen either. That's unfortunate. That would have been really cool to see. But yeah, we'll give them a bunch of, like... I guess we'll give them a bunch of axemen to fill them out. So axemen, swordsmen, spearmen. And some halberdiers. Yeah, they're gonna come at us full force. We have to break the siege of Bear Island so that we can go and help our allies in the siege against White Harbor. I keep wanting to say White Castle, and I think it's just because I'm hungry. That's kind of embarrassing. Anyway, lads, we begin the siege defense. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. Lord Commander not going to give the old she-bear torments. Jesus, oh my god, they're gonna... Oh, I thought they were on ships. That was terrifying for a hot second. Again, we're gonna run into an issue where we cannot move any of these troops without breaking the replay. So that's quite unfortunate. We're also already facing a breach in the walls over on this end. So we're gonna start the battle. We're gonna pause it up. We're just gonna move all of our men as swiftly as we can. Yeah, we've got a bunch of axemen down here, a bunch of billmen, and halberdiers. It's not perfect, but it'll be fine. So we're going to set the billmen to come and defend this choke point. Yeah, and all our halberdiers to come and defend this main area. Yeah, and all my swordsmen and all my spearmen are all up here, which is horrendous. Which means we're going to have to put up one hell of a fight as best we can with all of these troops down here. Which is going to be horrendous. I can't wait. Also, my headset just died, so give me one moment to switch that up. Apologies, lads. That famous king of the north with Jon Snow is with the Manderleys and House Glover from Little Lady Mormont that plays Ellie in the HBO show Last of Us. Look out for the archers shooting over the wall. Small glitch. That is powerful. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. We've definitely seen our fair share of that nonsense. Yeah. I'm gonna put my archers, like, or my crossbows at least, over here like this. Yeah, but my archers have increased range, so I'm actually going to pull them back just a tad bit. But I think I might have to pull them back even further than that, if I'm being honest. Because I need men up here as well. So I'm going to pull them back. Yeah. We're not going to have any choice. We're going to have to move some of these men down. So I'm going to move half of my swordsmen from the hill. Of course, I just have random people over here, because that makes sense. I mean, they could technically hit us from the backside if they wanted to, but I doubt they're going to be able to. Famous last words. Who knows? Yeah, and another Mormont catapult. We're going to set this guy up right here, like so. Yeah, it's not going to be pretty, but we're going to have to make it work. Everybody move fast. Everybody gets to run today. Yeah, because they're going to come at us. They're not going to hesitate, and they're going to hit us hard. Yeah, they're already battering our people. Yeah, we're gonna get these halberdiers in a square formation. That's gonna be interesting. Oh, they've already destroyed our walls. Fuck. Mage Mormont, what are you doing down here? Why was I not paying attention? Yeah, I'm gonna have to move some of my spears as well. That's unfortunate. We have to defend this choke point, otherwise we're cooked. Oh, my walls are breached, and my crossbows are dead. That is not good. That is very not good indeed.
Missile warriors! On watch!
Yeah, we're already losing our men, which is not good at all. All right, axes. It's gonna be time to put in the work, I fear. Yeah, they are just battering us right now. This is not good. Can y'all move with a purpose? Like, is that possible at all? Because that would be great. I would really appreciate that. There we go, see? Counter shots, finally. There we go. Jesus, that's a lot of Glover men. My God. Yeah, these Glovers look so sick, though. I can't even lie. They look really, really good. Oh, great heavens. You can form up in a square formation too, my guy. That'd be fun, yes. These guys are still slowly moving into formation, which I find phenomenal. Get in there, boys. There we go, and the fighting begins on the walls. Yeah, our Mormont Billmen face off against their Glover axes. It's actually not looking good for us in this fight. Yeah, they're going to be winning. That green arrow up there means that they're winning. Brother, what is happening? Like, they'll turn this way, but not the other way? Y'all suck. There we go. Move your asses. Silly bastards. Oh my god, and the fighting's getting thick. Oh, great heavens. Oh my god. By the old gods and the new. We're gonna have to have more men moving in. These guys already ran out of ammunition. See? No big deal. Look at the one Mormont, or the one Glover swordsman. Kill that man. Please. Jesus. What a mess. Yeah, we might have to move some more men off the hill. But they committed a lot of their troops. They have a lot of ranged units that are not in play. Yeah, my men are breaking. Get in there. Rush them. Y'all hold that thought. Going to bed, baby. I love you. I'm sorry. I'll be there soon. Well, I've kept me up too long. That's right. The queen must retire for sleep. Everybody say goodnight to the queen right now. We're 40 lashes. Just 10. She said just 10 lashes. She's too tired. No big deal. Oh, great heavens. Yeah, it is not looking too hot for us, lads, if I'm being honest. But I can't lie, it wasn't looking too hot from us from the get-go, anyway. Yeah, and our catapults already ran out of ammunition, which is horrendous. Nice, look at that. Yeah, some of these Glover men are broken. Oh, look at that. Oh, Robert Glover. Kill that man. Yeah. I mean, I knew their commander died. I saw the pop-up already, but it's just nice to see it happen as well. Not gonna lie. Yeah, now we're gonna crash in on them. Nice. Yeah. Can we put some of these men, like, right here? Oh, I guess not. Ah, yeah, some of our Glovers, or some of our Mormonts, they die. Yeah, it's just a brutal fight on all sides, honestly. But it also looks like they may be winning. Shields start rushing in to clear the Glovers out of here. It may not be enough, honestly. It genuinely may not. Yeah, meanwhile, their archers continue to just tear us up. Like, Jesus. Oh. That is not good. At least their catapults have also stopped firing at us. But their archers just have so much ammunition, like it looks like it's not even close to being finished. And already so many of our men are broken and fleeing for their lives. Come on, you fucks. Yeah, it's not looking good. The Mormonts may actually lose this. This is brutal. Oh, no, the men are breaking. No. I'm getting so nervous. Like, this is kind of crazy. There's still so many of them, dude. Jesus.
Battle ready. Fall back. Warriors, withdraw! As you say.
Oh, no.
Withdraw! Ready! Move it!
We're going to have to pull back. We're going to have to defend the hill. We have no choice.
Missiles ready! We'll kill them all! Understood!
Yeah, they're going to move in on us now. And we have no archer support. Yeah, that is not good.
Forward! Run against you!
Jesus. That's kind of tough. Kind of tough. Yeah, they breached us at too many points, and they had so many goddamn axemen. Like, that was crazy. And I'm pretty sure they all went into full frenzy, like, right off the bat. Which might not have helped, if I'm being honest. Yeah, we're gonna get stuck in here, dude. If y'all don't hurry the hell up, oh my god, they're gonna get caught. Yeah, these Glover swordsmen are already on us. Yeah, it's too late for some of our men. They're not all going to make it in formation in time.
Warriors ready! Orders!
Yeah, and their archers are still going to continue to batter us. Oh my god, they have so much archers. They have so many archers, this is horrendous. Fuck it, full send it, lads. Our spearmen are gonna die, to be sure. But at least they can go out with a battle cry.
Ready! Fearless warriors! Fearless fighters! Ready!
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, this is so bad. Because their archers are going to tear us up. Yeah, it's not looking good for us. Oh my god, they're moving archers around the backside. No! Yeah, if we had some archer fire, this would be phenomenal, but alas, that is not the case. Jesus. Yeah, better hope for Sansa and the Veil to come riding in. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna work out like that, I fear. But we can get Mage Mormont to put a little bit of pressure on them. Yeah, see, our men are already breaking. Yeah, they did absolutely nothing. Like, actually.
Battle ready! Guard!
Yeah. If it is to be death, lads, let it be a glorious one. Let them not say that the men of Bear Isle waited to be slaughtered like cattle, that we charged out with a battle cry rising from the depths. Yeah. All showmanship and flowery just to die, unfortunately. Damn, they're Glover spearmen, or halberdiers, yeah, and their swordsmen are tier 2. Axemen's are tier 1. Our swordsmen are not even a tier 1. That's crazy. Yeah, so the Glover men are just stronger than ours by a lot, like, nonetheless. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, we're just losing this fight. That's horrendous. All right. I think we have no choice, guys. We might have to surrender here. I think Mage Mormont gets away. While her men stay behind to fight and die to defend her. It is not looking good for us. We are dropping like flies right now. Not mean to do that. Horrendous. Yeah, there's nothing else for us to do here except wait for our turn to die. Yeah, it's just a sea of them, dude. Jesus. Yeah, these brave warriors of Bear Isle. It's just a brutal battle of attrition at this point. You could just slowly see the mass like inching forward a little at a time. It's just a brutal, brutal meat grinder right here. Yeah. I don't even want to see it happen. We concede our defeat. Yeah, it was a close defeat though. Still. A sad one to be sure. Now, I hate to leave us on a loss, my friends, but I do believe this is the very end of it. This will be the end of this this part of the series. I say series as if I plan on continuing this. We probably will. I hope so. These scenarios that we built up is actually really, really fun, really interesting. Yeah, we cut their numbers in half, to be sure. But they brutalized us, man. Our archers did what they could. Our catapults didn't do anything. None of our warriors were up to snuff. But these Glover archers really, really brutalized us. Our crossbows did absolutely nothing as well. Their catapults is what really killed us here. Yeah, and then the spearmen moved in. 150 kills from the halberdiers. Yeah, and then their crossbows and archers just crushed us. Absolutely crushed us. Ugh. That was crazy. A fun one to be sure. I do hope you guys have enjoyed this this live stream. This one was definitely a fun one, I'm not gonna lie. I do appreciate all of you hanging out with us and having a good time for as long as that lasted. And who knows, we may continue these little scenario battles in Seven Kingdoms Total War. I know last time we did like the High Towers versus the Tarleys, which was really fun. And then we did like Starks versus the Boltons. But I think the Dustin Manderley Civil War, like Northern Civil War, is definitely going to be a fun time. I actually I want to pull this back up for you guys because I'm seeing here. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of potential here. We can get House Reed in on the fight. Once the fighting gets bad enough, perhaps the Starks bring in the Umbers and the Karstarks to come and fight on our behalf as well. Because of right now, if we're looking at sides, we have the Mormonts, the Risewells, and the Dustins. So that's 3 on the Allied side. And then the Manderleys, the Masons. Yeah. And the Glovers, who are 6 on the enemy side. Yeah. So the Boltons obviously are going to turn against us. The Karstarks and the Umbers are still undeclared, but I believe this little trio right here, this trio of powers, is definitely going to give us some grief. Meanwhile, the Starks still have to, like, jump into the conflict and tell their bannermen to get their shit together, especially after the fall of Bear Island, especially after this little conflict going down over here along the King's Road. It's pretty tough, man. I think the Kerwins will definitely join in once the Starks do, for sure. Yeah, the Kerwins will definitely move in. The Hornwoods are yet undeclared, so we may be able to convince them to join us to attack the Manderleys on the backside. I think once the Hornwoods jump in on behalf of the Dustins to attack the Manderleys, that's when House Bolton is going to raise their standard and be like, no, and they're going to lay siege to the Hornwood and bring them down. So lots of potential to be sure, man. I think it's going to be a good time, but nonetheless, that is all for now, my friends. I do hope you have enjoyed. And keep an eye out for more content. So tomorrow, what is it? Tomorrow's Tuesday. Wednesday, keep an eye out for a new video as well. I think Wednesday, April 1st, we will be starting our Vial Asherim series inspired by Dune, inspired by the Dune 3 trailer. I'm so excited for both the movie and the series. It's going to be a fun fucking time, man. So we brought basically the idea of Dune into into Mountain Blade. So our own little conceptual kind of inspired thing here. It's going to be pretty interesting. But That is all for now, my friends. I do apologize. Until next time, always remember honor in service, glory in sacrifice. And I, your Lord Commander, will see you in the battles ahead. Goodbye, my friends.